Hi, I'm Lauren Wilkinson and I'm a Senior Policy Researcher at the Pensions Policy Institute. Recent changes in regulation require that pension schemes demonstrate that they've at least considered environmental, social and governance factors, or ESG, when they're formulating their investment strategy. As a result, understanding and awareness has grown, and there is an increasing focus on the financial risk mitigation component of ESG investments. And what we've seen is that climate change in particular has received increasing focus from policymakers and also from social movements around the globe. However, there are some concerns that some schemes are still not engaging with these considerations in a way that will appropriately protect members from the risks associated with climate change. So, what do pension schemes and others that are involved in the investment process need to do in order to move things further along? These relatively rapid regulatory changes that have been happening mean that schemes will need to further improve their knowledge and understanding of climate change risks and how to integrate them into their investment strategy. Schemes that do not already have the necessary knowledge and expertise are likely to struggle more to catch up at pace. And these schemes are also likely to have a greater dependence on pension providers, external asset managers and consultants to act on their behalf, as these people can offer a greater level of expertise than the scheme has access to internally. However, these schemes will still need to make sure that they have enough of a level of knowledge and understanding to be able to hold these intermediaries to account. Schemes will also need to engage with their external managers to drive forward improvements in data and reporting in order to comply and appropriately protect members against climate risks. Establishing some joined-up goals and strategies and also data sources across government and industry are likely to be the most effective way to improve scheme engagement with climate change. In our latest report, we've identified 5 key areas that may need further development. So first of all, integrated goals. Establishing a consensus across all stakeholders, that's government, schemes, asset managers and platform providers, on the goals and the practical steps needed to achieve them to ensure that climate change considerations are integrated across the investment landscape by a certain date. Then engagement and stewardship, so a greater focus on engagement and stewardship activities to ensure that companies across the board are making progress towards climate change goals. So this will mean more engagement either by schemes themselves or in most cases by external asset managers on their behalf with the companies they're invested in to see the progress they're making on climate change goals. The third area that might need development is encouraging innovation from third parties. So pressure from government, regulators and industry bodies on those involved in schemes' approach to climate change, such as pension providers, external asset managers and consultants, to provide the products and strategies that meet the needs of schemes in integrating these risks, as well as improving the data that they're providing to schemes about their own activities relating to climate change, to make sure that schemes can make informed decisions about the external providers and asset managers that they're choosing to use. So we've touched on this already, but increasing knowledge and understanding is a really important component of this. So improving scheme decision makers' knowledge of climate change across the industry, especially around the more practical aspects, such as the implications of different investment approaches, is really important. This could be standardised and measured through a specific training module in the Pension Regulator's Trustee Toolkit, for example. Next up on the list of areas that might need work, standardised data. So producing a centralised data source which can provide a starting point for schemes that are unsure where to begin or are overwhelmed by the quantity of data available to them around climate change and ESG. For more information on the way pension schemes are currently engaging with climate change, as well as more detail on the development needs highlighted in this video, go to the PPI website to read our full Engaging with ESG climate change report.